Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my final anime review of Higurashi Kai episode 24. I gotta tell you, I'm not as impressed with this finale as I was hoping that I would have been. There's lots of things I liked about it and lots of things I didn't like about it. So let's just get straight into it here. First off, what's with that fucking ending? I don't mean the entire episode as the end of the series. I mean the end of this episode. The fuck? We saw Takano as a child? And, I mean, we have before in flashbacks, but that was literally the final scene of the entire goddamn series. And you're telling me it ended there? What the fuck? And not to mention it was a huge mindfuck because apparently both her parents were alive even though they were supposed to be dead. Fuck. Are you serious? That was a really shitty way to end the episode and the series. Oh my fucking god. And another thing I didn't really like too much, it didn't really absolutely confirm Takano's status, disregarding her condition, disregarding the final scene, of course. Although what I really loved is the drama that actually had in this episode. Once again, making me feel really sorry for Takano. Apparently, she has the Hinamizawa syndrome. Go fucking figure. I wonder if that means that once she gets treated, she would actually get let off the hook and they would blame everything she did on the Hinamizawa syndrome. Because, again, like, the Hinamizawa syndrome is not something someone can control. And it can cause people to do all those horrible things. So, I wonder if that's actually the case. Because the way we knew it beforehand is that she actually did start to scratch out her own throat. Thankfully, she didn't actually get to complete it. And it's kind of weird. I expected her to die for two specific reasons. One, all the horrible things she did. I mean, the Banken was about to kill her. And number two, because I seem to recall years ago, I saw a scene on YouTube. I think it was in someone's top 10 list I watched or something, where it actually showed Tomitake shooting her during that scene. I thought for sure, but I guess not. I guess I must have been thinking it wrong. Then it's really weird. I must be remembering it wrong. It's really weird. But apparently she did have the Hinamizawa syndrome, which got Banken to back up. The members of Banken to back off very quickly as well. And I fucking called it too. Seriously. Did I not call it? I believe it was in my last episode review. Maybe Mio will actually has the Hinamizawa syndrome. Seriously. Did I not fucking call that? I did not fucking call that shit. Seriously. So yeah, but more things I don't like about it. I expected the Hinamizawa syndrome to get some sort of like a conclusion, you know? To maybe be cured completely. But no, it wasn't, of course. So I guess the killings are going to continue. You know, in terms of someone ripping out their own throat and shit, because apparently the Hinamizawa... I mean, I know technically Mio Takano did technically do a lot of the killings, but the Hinamizawa syndrome was still to blame for a lot of it, and it's still around. So, what the fuck? Also, like I said last episode, the 3 remaining questions were not answered. Well, first off, I'm also kind of disappointed that they didn't do anything with Satoshi in this episode. I didn't fully expect them to, but still. It's kind of sad that he's still kind of in that coma-like state right now. Of course, again, there is more Higurashi to come, so maybe it'll be there. But anyways, though. What the fuck's up with Rika? Why is it her? Why was she targeted? Why? I guess the reason is because for some reason, Mio Takano wanted to spread the Hinamizawa syndrome around Hinamizawa. I think that's what the main reason for it was. But still, why is she keep getting reincarnated? Now, what the fuck's up with Hanyu? Now, this is an interesting one because it kind of, sort of hinted towards an explanation, which is that she's like God or something. an interesting explanation, to say the least. With those red eyes that she had and whatnot. And she said that she's God and that she'll forgive Mio Takano and whatnot. But still, it's not a full, completely, perfectly proper explanation. Okay. And finally, why did all of the fucking time loops happen? Okay, if we are to assume that Hanyu is God, okay, then fine, maybe she was the result of it. But why would she want that? And furthermore, why did she not do anything about it? Because she constantly stated when she was a ghost that she couldn't do a damn fucking thing about it. The time loops were never fucking explained. The biggest question in the entire fucking series, ever since the first arc of the first season ended, which only lasted 4 episodes, by the way, did not get fucking answered. Are you serious? I thought this was supposed to be the answer season, as in everything here gets answered. Period. Nope, of course not. Again, there could be more in the sequels, which I will watch and review, of course, this month, but I've been told that they're not that great, so I highly doubt that all this stuff will get answered there. I'm hoping so, but probably not. And the thing is, they didn't really waste any time, I don't think. In this entire season, I don't think there was a second that was really wasted. So, granted, there were some slice of life-ish comedy scenes, but they were mainly at the beginning of each arc, where they're always usually at, okay, where they belong in this series, okay. So I wouldn't really say they've wasted any time at all. So I think it would have been better if they would have extended it 2 more episodes. Quite honestly, 2 more episodes, or 26 episodes, just like season 1. I think they could have got a lot more done if they would have done that, because of the outstanding pacing in each of the episodes. Or like I keep saying, they're able to get so much done in one episode, and it does not seem too rushed at all. If they would have just extended it 2 more episodes, I think that they could have gotten so much more done, but they didn't. Okay. So yes, obviously I have a lot of complaints about this episode, shockingly enough. Combined with my usual complaints, which is the animation and art style. Well, art style definitely. The animation I think was a bit better in this episode, mainly because it was raining for the majority of the episode. And, this is a cliche for animation a lot in anime, where they have it rain so that, but just have story significance too, mind you, but also so that they can boost the animation quality as well. But still, it still counts, okay? So the animation isn't outstanding, but it's still better than it is in most episodes. Okay. So it is worth saying as well. So lots of complaints about this episode, though. The animation, although not as bad as it used to be, still is not that great. The art, there's 3 major questions that are not completely answered. Major ones, but mind you. And that, they didn't do anything else with Satoshi, which for me personally, that is a major complaint. And also, not major complaint, but it's still a complaint nonetheless for me. And also that fucking ending scene came out of fucking nowhere. Also, okay, in that ending scene, I want to talk about one more thing in that ending scene real quick before I end this review. That chick that confronted Mio in that ending scene, she looked a lot like that one chick that if you remember back, I've talked about this several times before, but if you remember back with that episode when it was raining out and Mio was walking in the rain and she was basically lamenting her defeat, and then that one chick came up in the car. It looked like she had silver hair, but I could have been wrong about that, who knows. That chick looked a lot similar to the chick in this episode. I'm being honest now, she really did. I wonder if she's the same person. But either way, that ending scene was complete horse shit. Complete fucking mindfuck. I thought we were done with the mindfucks in this series. I'm being honest now, I really thought that we were, but apparently not. Fuck, man, seriously? But anyways, overall, I think it's a decent conclusion to the series, okay? I'm being honest with you now. I think it's just a decent conclusion. As an episode, I thought it was great. As a conclusion to the series, I thought it was decent. And I'm being generous there. It was not a great conclusion to the series, unfortunately. And I had high hopes for the conclusion. Even though I did have my doubts here and there, overall, I still had high hopes for this conclusion. And unfortunately, it just did not deliver like I was hoping that it would have. Again, I will continue with the series with, Rei and Kai and Outbreak. Or Rei and Kira and Outbreak. Okay. And see if there's anything else to see if they tie into here and answer some more questions, which I really hope that they do. But I'm not gonna put my hopes up. Also, I want to talk about one thing that happened in the last episode that I forgot to mention. Kasai got really badass in last episode, by the way, and I also had some interesting dialogue. Like he said something along the lines of, "I've had the amount of bodies that I've accumulated, is like outrageous," or something like that. Very interesting. I really wish they would have went into more about Kasai in this series, because that sounds very interesting. Then again, I think he's supposed to be like the bodyguard of Shion, and supposedly he has a really close relationship with the Sonozaki family, so maybe he used to be like a mercenary for them or something. Or maybe he still is, whatever. But anyways, though, other than that, I just want to mention that real quick because I forgot to mention in my previous episode review. Overall, I think it's a decent conclusion, but not the one I was hoping for by far. Okay, I cannot wait to start Rei, though. Rei is, I believe, 5 episodes long. I will be reviewing it episodically as well, okay? And then, before that, I'm going to do a full series anime review of the 2nd season of Higurashi. After that, I will do an episode review of each of the episodes of Rei. Then I'll do a full series review of that. Then I'll do episode reviews of all 4 of the episodes of Kira. Then I'll do a full series anime review of that. Then I'll watch and review the movie, okay, Outbreak. Then after that, I'm planning on actually making another full series anime review for everything Higurashi. Okay, so there's still lots of Higurashi greatness to come this month. So yeah, so anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.